Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing something that I wanted to do for a while. Kintsugi. Let's get started. So let's get sanding. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your piece and a piece of sandpaper. You can do a wet sanding. I'm just not doing that. And remember, you're going to give this a light sand. It's very light. It's literally just to round the edges. I'm going to go a little crazy because this paint on it is very thick. Remember, it's light sand. Don't be fooled. This is literally just to round the edges. Even these kind of more jagged ones you do have to get, but you can be a little bit more carefree with them. Blow away the dust and you should have a nice routed, if it'll focus. Okay, you can see how that is. I can touch it and it's not sharp. You might be able to see it on camera. Yeah. That's just what you want to get. But believe me when I say you don't want any further than just slightly routed. Otherwise, it's bad. So now we're going to move on to gluing the pieces together. Okay, now it's time to get gluing things together. And I'll have a link in the description of all the glue. Just double check where your pieces go. Because if you glue them wrong, you might not be able to get it up. Now, one thing is you don't need a lot of glue. Just a couple little dots of this super glue is perfect. And now we just wait. Okay. And you want to tape it in place while it dries, just to make sure it dries nice and secure. Ready? Okay. And while that dries, you can find the next piece. You want to work fast with this Gorilla Glue. And then tape it in place again. And make sure it's in place, because once this Gorilla Glue has set, well then it's set and you can't change it. But you know what the absolute best thing about this project? It's already broken. So yeah, that's the best part. And then, well, we just keep going now. Again, double checking. Don't touch it. I almost touched it. And we all know what would happen then. Again, line it up. I said line it up. And if there's some gaps, that's actually kind of good, because that'll leave more room for the gold, that means. But you still want to keep it lined, which mine is not. Okay, there we go, it's lined up. Don't be afraid to use a lot of tape, guys. I know I'm not. Is this what you signed up for, watching glue dry with me? It's not, I'm sorry. I mean, it kind of is. Okay. Next piece, not that one. I know this might look boring, just seeing if the pieces fit, but it's very, very crucial to make sure that the pieces fit, because otherwise, I think we all know what would happen. You would have bad pottery. I mean, it's broken, but you'd have messed up pottery. And I don't think you want that. And I don't want that for you either. So yeah, line them up. Not asking. This is starting to become more solid. Uh-oh, I almost super glued my fingers together. That'd be bad. Let's work on the other side for a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna glue these two pieces together. I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest done. So now I'm gonna add in the ball powder. I'm gonna say about that much. There isn't really a ratio. You can always add more super glue. There. Mix together with a whatever. Definitely I need more glue. It's really easy to overdo the powder because it's so beautiful. You just want to add the whole thing in because you really want your pottery to be beautiful if you're doing this, right? Also, keep in mind if you want to use normal like pigment, which is what I'm using mica. You can do like other colors, like your favorite color, or if you're doing this for someone else, their favorite color. But I thought I'd go kind of traditional. Just remember, this stuff kind of gets everywhere, so whatever you're wearing might get stuff on it. Okay, it's all mixed in beautifully. So now we're going to apply it to the pot. Okay, it's time for the kintsugi, and I went on a bit of a experiment with that, you guys. Sorry, I forgot to click the record button. And also, I didn't want to teach you guys the wrong thing. One great thing that I've learned is it's kind of weird, but if you struggle with such tiny, and so I'll show you. So it's easier to do just one little piece at a time, so you can really get the little details, and you just tape it right up to the edge. It's okay if it's not too perfect, unless you like need it perfect, and I don't. You just carefully tape along each and every edge. You can do any type of tape. It doesn't have to be Scotch tape. I'm just using Scotch tape because that's what I have. Tape both sides. This is a little bit more tedious, but it's definitely better than just trying to freehand it, especially if you haven't done this before. Anyway, I'm gonna pause and get the rest done. Taped off all of our edges. So you should be good on your edges. You just take a big old glob and you just place it on. Try to get as much as in the crack as possible. I mean, that sounds kind of weird now that I say it, but make sure to fill in any gaps. So the person I'm doing this, who I'm not going to mention because I didn't get her permission, wanted some of the gaps to stay. So I'm just doing the gaps that she didn't tell me to cover. That she didn't tell me to keep. Feel free to use as much gold as you like. Again, you will use more than you think you need. A lot more. That's my first crack and I'm already kind of running out. Just to make sure you are paying attention, I'm going to insert a screen on the word. Comment it below. Like this crack, she wanted it to stay well cracked, but I'm filling in anything else. Just keep in mind, if you touch the super glue, it's not coming off your hand. You're gonna have to let it dry and then let it just naturally peel off. I got it in my hands and tried to wash it off and that didn't go well. It just spread. If you tried to wash peanut butter off a piece of bread, it just spreads. That sentence didn't really make sense. Why would you do that? And also, now's a good time to mention, no, I'm not doing this the traditional way, but only because, if you want to go watch somewhere else of how they do it, you need 15 different things, and I'm using 3, or 4, because I'm using a popsicle stick. Make sure to get all the cracks. Make sure to fill in all the gaps, unless you want them there. So, anyway, right, I'm not exactly doing this exactly the traditional way, because you need so much stuff for the traditional way. And you know the best part about this? You can't mess it up more than it is. It's broken, okay? So don't be too hard on yourself if you're like, oh, that went a little too far. Fine, okay? You can't mess it up more. It's literally broken. You might have to go over and kind of shove it into the cracks. Even though we are using the tape, you can also kind of try to get it a little bit more in the crack. I just have to kind of go everywhere because it's at a weird angle because I'm filming. I'm already scraping it really hard, scraping the little plastic container. Also, if you have a brush that you're using and you like that brush, it's gone forever. I'm sorry. Don't use anything that is valuable to you because the super glue is going to stick to it forever. I had a brush. I thought I could rinse it off. I'll show you it right now. Or not, I lost where it is. I think I might have thrown it away. Oh, look, it got a little bit on my hands. And okay, now, yeah, now to peel off the tape. This is like the most satisfying part of it all because you get to reveal your beautiful creation. If you want to, you can use gloves also, which probably would have been the smart thing to do dealing with this, but how do I not blame myself? I make mistakes so you guys don't have to, okay? How's that? You can also, I think, take it off when it's dry, but I wouldn't recommend it, just in case. I mean, don't actually, because the super glue might just stick to it and make it stay on, and then you'll end up with a beautiful kintsugi pot with some tape on the edges, which is ugly. I'm just gonna pause this for you guys. Okay, and here it is. I really hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.